Sign language, not just about using your hands to communicate, but also one's face and, if needed, objects. For instance, when visiting a deaf person, one may be advised to text, use car headlights or a torch at the gate to get their attention. Pamela Manonyane is deaf. She says she counters the consistent knocking by opening her door most of the time.
Ba bangwe ba ba nkitsing ba batla go tshwana le ba ba nnang gaufi le go go nna.
Those who know me will often say they want to learn sign language. They will visit me and knock and I can't hear. So I always open the door to see them, or at least their shadow when they come.
Maybe ha ke le busy, some batle ba kokota and nna ha ke utlwe. The only way ke bula khoro cause hantse ba hetana ke re ke khona go bona seriti ba bona gore o teng khoro e butswe. Maybe batla go bua le ene or ba batla someone mo jareteng
Manonyane says there's also a communication barrier at public institutions like clinics.
Nna ke ya go clinicing ke a botsa nurse gore nna ke a lwala o tla ba sa tlhaloganye ke lwala eng.
It's difficult when I go to the clinic. I'll tell the nurse I'm sick, but she won't understand. I'll write down, but it becomes difficult for them to respond because there is no interpreter at the clinic.
Batle ba tlhaloganye so be nna difficult gore an tlhalose cause a gona interpreter ko clinicing.
She says this has led to her being misdiagnosed.
So na batle ba nile selo so ni dipilisi tseo so be kya gae ke tla dinwa hela ka gore cause ba di nile di tle be di sa bereke.
They often give me wrong medication. I'll take the pills, but they won't work. I will endure my sickness because nurses misdiagnosed me due to not understanding sign language.
Cause bone bo nese ba ha ba itse yone sign language ba tlhaloganye ka deaf culture. My name is
Boitumelo Molelo Watladi is also a deaf person facing numerous challenges. She says people aren't aware of what not to do when interacting with a deaf person.
Ha ke tsama ke le one ko toropong go difficult cause ha gona motho tle beng a nthusa. Nna ya no ke a waria pelo a ke nna botlhoko. So please e be ke kopa.
It's difficult to go to town alone because there won't be anyone to help. I always get worried and hurt, so I always ask someone from home to go with me. Even when crossing the road, I can't hear when the car is approaching, so I always need someone to help me. My cousin always accompanies me to the clinic because they can't understand me. There was a time the nurse clapped her hands trying to talk to me or ring the bell, but I couldn't hear. That's why I can't go alone to the clinic.
Ke tsamale cousin wa ka cause last day ne re tsamaile rotlhe ko clinicing ba mo irela yana ka ha ke utlwi cause motho a be a letsa bele still ke ha ke utlwi oni ke tsamalene a ba re so nku nesa ba re sorry cause ka ha ke utlwi.
Tidimalo Manonyane, a coder, says people must refrain from screaming or throwing objects at deaf people when in need of their attention. She says facial expressions are equally important.
It is important to understand that a deaf person, when you approach him or her, you must not throw object on them. You must tap, then face her or him, and you must tell that you can sense that is a danger by showing facial expression.
Another interpreter, Betuel Mulimela, says sign language being an official language alone is not enough if the reality on the ground tells a different picture. He is encouraging people to learn basic sign language.
Many people should learn basics, at least basic sign language. So you shouldn't just say you don't want to learn sign language. At least learn something, do something about it. When you meet someone who's deaf, then you can interact with that person. Hello, how are you? What's your name? Where are you from? Those basics, you know.
The South African Sign Language community is calling for appointments of more interpreters at all public institutions. Tebogo Phakedi, SABC News, Mahikeng.